So
yeah, I love that book. And I love the way Dave Myers approaches real estate in general. Like, we've had him on the show here, but just like, he's very analytical. He's a numbers guy, but I just love the way he approaches it so much. He has a new book coming out about like just kind of your goals and the kind of the lifestyle trajectory we're talking about as well, which I think people should implement. But I love that you said how you built out your own Excel sheet of just like how to run these numbers. And I'm a total nerd with that. Like I say, some people collect, teacups or magnets or cars or whatever. And like I collect deal calculators. Like, I'm like, let me see your deal calculator. And then I piece it all into mine. Like, so I developed my own as well, because I was like, I don't know how to do this. So I know I don't want to get burned here and here. And so I just started piecing it all together, and I created what I personally claim is the world's best asset analyzer. Humble opinion there, but all I did was piece together multiple pieces. After I got mine, I was like, ooh, what do they have? Ooh, what do they have? And then and so anyway, I encourage people to do that. And the cool thing about creating your own is you understand it. Like, you understand it really well. Like, you know why each number is where it's at. And sometimes when you just get somebody else's, you're looking and you're like, I don't understand a thing on this. But when you develop it from scratch, you're like, I intimately know why each formula is the way it is. And it's more powerful, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Like, everyone's brain works differently on how they process things and look at things. And yes, since I've been introduced to all these different podcasts and books and things like that, and I also always try and get any deal analyzer I can just to see what other people are doing. And yeah, there's some that, people have said this is like the best deal analyzer. It's really good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at it and I'm just going like, my brain does not work the same way as this person. Like, I was spending more time trying to figure out like what they were doing and why. And it just wasn't, it didn't match with how my brain works and how I look at things. So I've been doing the same as you. As I get different deal calculators and things like that, I'll incorporate into mine and tweak and things like that. Like, okay, I like this, and I can incorporate it into mine and use that. But yeah, and that's one thing I would say to people too. Like, if you're trying to find a deal calculator and someone tells you this is the best calculator, you got to use this one. But if you can't figure out how to use it, then it's useless.
Yeah.
So try different ones. Like, there are quite a few free ones out there. There's some that don't cost that much. Like, and some, if you buy a book, you get a deal calculator with it. So there's a lot of resources. So I would definitely say, if you're trying to learn how to run numbers and you're not an Excel person and you don't want to build from scratch, but you're really stuck trying to learn this one deal calculator, test out other ones. Like, everyone's brain is different. Everyone understands things differently. And there's so many different ones out there that you got to find the one that matches with how you think and how you process things. Otherwise, you're just going to struggle. There's some that I've looked at and I just finally was like, nope, this might be the best one in the world, but it is not the best one for me, because it does not match with how I think and how I process things.